G'day people, it's the Tiger again here. Just a follow up on the material that I got for the crab pot. This is the concept that I've come up with. Okay, so if you have a look, it's nice and light, easy opening to get in and out. Just means a few extra cable ties every time you want to take crabs out or put your bait in. Make sure it's cabled down good so they can't get out. But the idea I've come up with, as you can see, is the ramp. Now, I got told years ago by an old fella that these big muddies that hang around, that get to the size that they are for one reason: they're very cagey. But with this idea, they come off a nice, soft, muddy, sandy bottom. They don't have to worry about going through like trawler mesh or anything. They just go straight up onto the same sort of firm surface. And the idea I've come up with here is a trapdoor. So clear perspex, what they do, nice and shiny and smooth. Their shell will hit that, they'll lift up, they'll pop in, and where I've put the sinker, when they come in, that drops down and that'll prevent them from trying to get back out. Now, if I don't put the sinker on and I drop it where it's very tidal, one flap will open up and the other one will be nice and tight. But with the sinkers, I've found that when they go in, even with a bit of current, they will still sit down. So the trapdoor effect, they get in there, they'll go in underneath these the matted area, and they'll sit in under there until you go and pull your pots. So that's the idea I've come up with. It works very good. You do get a lot of big crabs in it, but for that effect, that a nice bottom, walking straight up onto a nice firm matting, and in they go. With that, the Gold Coast, especially where a built-up area that we've got, old boat ramps, and as you can see, and on the other side, you've got 4 pots, you're allowed 4 pots, work an area, so at low tide, you'll go down and you'll see where the crabs, they're furrowed in underneath, and at high tide, that's where they sit. So when the tide, and at night time, they'll come down and they'll feed out the front of these ramps and then go back in during the day and sit up in their hidey holes. So wherever you see old ramps like this, go along and drop a pot out the front of them, especially at night, and leave it for a couple of hours, come back, and I guarantee you'll have some big crabs in there. Anyway, that's the Tiger. That's my latest tip, and see you next time.